Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. If I can have everyone's attention, please. Kids, if I can have your attention. My brothers and sisters, can I have your attention so we can start off? It's already 8 o'clock. Yes, thank you. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. السلام علیکم و رحمت الله و برکاته. تا صورت پیوند جهان بود علی بود، تا نقش زمین بود و زمان بود علی بود. آن قله گشایی که در قلعه خیبر برکند به یک حمله و بکشود علی بود. آن گرد سرافراز کاندر ره اسلام، تا کار نشد راست نیاسود علی بود. آن شیر دلاور که برای طمع نفس، بر خوان جهان پنجه نیالود علی بود. شاهی که ولی بود و وصی بود علی بود، سلطان سخا و کرم و جود علی بود. خجسته سال روز میلاد با سعادت مولای متقیان امیر مؤمنان امام علی علیه السلام و همه شما عزیزان و سروران مبارک باد. On behalf of myself and our board, congratulations upon our first Imam, Imam Ali alayhi salam birth anniversary. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala true followers of Imam Ali alayhi salam and the rest of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. There's a lot of noises, my brothers and sisters. If I can do something about this, can I have your attention, please, so we can continue our program. Thank you for your cooperation. We have a lot to cover. Right after this announcement, we will start off with, as usual, with recitation of Quran, followed by the 2 translations. On the second session, we have a cake to cut. I will ask Ajaga Mudaris to come forward. Right afterwards, we will have a performance by Rise Academy Kids, inshallah, at the beginning. Afterwards, I have 2 presentations from the sister side, Sister Fawzia Hashimi and Sister Malakuti will be reciting some Farsi poems. And from the brother side, I have Ajagai Tehrani and Sayyid Nazari, inshallah, Mir Ahmad Nazari, and Ajmalem Hamkar, and honoring some fathers today as well. And speaking of fathers, happy Father's Day to all of fathers who are presented here tonight. I ask Brother Said Murtazai Nazari to come forward and recite verses 145 to 149 of Surah Mubarakeh An'am. The Farsi translation will be recited by Haji Yasin Amili, and the English translation will be recited by Brother Fahim Zahir, inshallah. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل لا أجد فيما أوحي إلي محرما على طاعم يطعمه إلا أن يكون ميتة أو دما مسفوحا أو لحم خنزير فإنه رجس أو فسقا أهل لغير الله به فمن اضطر غير باغ ولا عاد فإن وعلى الذين هادوا حرمنا كل ذي ظفر ومن البقر والغنم حرمنا عليهم شحومهما إلا ما حملت ظهورهما أو الحوايا أو ما اختلط بعظم ظهورهما أو الحوايا أو ما اختلط بعظم ذلك جزيناهم ببغيهم وإنا لصادقون فإن كذبوك فقل ربكم ذو رحمة واسعة ولا يرد بأسه عن القوم المجرمين سيقول الذين أشركوا لو شاء الله ما أشركنا ولا آباؤنا ولا حرمنا من شيء كذلك كذب الذين من قبلهم حتى ذاقوا بأسنا قل هل عندكم من علم فتخرجوه لنا إن تتبعون إلا الظن وإن أنتم إلا تخرصون قل فلله الحجة البالغة فلو شاء لهداكم أجمعين صدق الله العلي العظيم.
أعوذ بالله من شر الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. بگو در پیامی که به من وحی شده است گوشتی که خوردن آن حرام شده باشد برای کسی که میخواهد آن را بخورد نمیابم به جز مردار یا خون رخته شده یا خون خوک که پلید است یا آنچه از روی نادانی و فسق باشد و آن گوشتی است که نام غیر خدا بر آن یاد شده است. با وجود این اگر کسی از تنگدستی یا ناچاری از خوردن بشود بدون این که قصد نافرمانی داشته باشد و از حد نگذراند، پروردگارت آمرزنده و مهربان است. و کسانی که یهودی‌اند حرام کردیم هر ایوان سمدار را و حرام کردیم بر آنها پیخ، گاو و گوسفند را جز آنچه بر پشتشان چسبیده است یا در روده های آنهاست یا با استخوانشان پیوسته است. این به سزای نافرمانی عمدی آنهاست، زیرا که ما در احکاممان راستگوییم. اگر تو را به دروغگویی متهم می کنند بگو پروردگار شما صاحب رحمت وسیع است، ولی عذاب او از گناهکاران هرگز بر نخواهد گشت. آنانی که برای خدا شریکان قرار می دهند خواهند گفت اگر خدا خواسته بود نه ما و نه پدرانمان برای او شریکان قرار نداده بودیم و نه چیزی را حرام کرده بودیم. به همین روش کسانی که پیش از آنها بودند نیز دروغ می گفتند تا اینکه عذاب ما را چشیدند. بگو آیا شما در این باره دانش دارید؟ اگر دارید آن را بر ما آشکار کنید. شما جز حدس و گمان خود را پیروی نمی کنید و جز دروغ نمی گویید. بگو تنها دلایل کار کامل و رسا از آن خداست. اگر خواست او می بود همه شما را هدایت می کرد. صدق الله العلی العظیم. خدا همه ما شما را هدایت کنه که گپ کمتر بزنه.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Say if I do not find in what has been revealed to me that anyone should be forbidden to eat anything except carrion or split blood, or the flesh of swine, for that is indeed unclean, or an impurity offered to other than Allah. But should someone be compelled without being rebellious or aggressive, indeed your Lord is all forgiveness and all merciful. To the Jews we forbade every animal having an undivine hoof, and of oxen and sheep. We forbid them their fat, except what is borne by their backs or the entrails, or what is attached to the bones. We require them with that for their rebelliousness, and we indeed speak the truth. But if they impulge, you say, your Lord is dispenser of all, embracing mercy. But his punishment will not be averted from the guilty lot. The polytheists will say, had Allah wished, we would nor have ascribed any partner to him, nor other fathers, nor we would have forgiven anything. Those who were before them had impulged likewise, until they tasted our punishment. Say we have any revealed knowledge that you can produce for us. You follow nothing but conjecture, and you do nothing but make summaries. Say to Allah before the conclusive argument, had He wished, He would have surely guided you all. Sadaqallahu
Thank you to Brother Sayyid Murtaza Nazari, Haji Yasin Amili, and Brother Fahim Zahir for recitation of Quran and the two translations. We reached the second session. At the beginning of the second session, I would like to take this opportunity. Everybody, if I can have you, please. Agar ba ma hamam kari bukaran. 1 minute, yes. I would like to take this opportunity and thank all those brothers and sisters who were involved with the decoration of our masjid for tonight's occasion. They did an awesome job. Also, I would like to thank the person or the family who sponsored for the cake. Thank you so much. For the health of everybody, please recite a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And now I respectfully ask Ajar Modaris to come forward and cut the cake, and afterwards we will have our Rise Academy kids for their performance, inshallah. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Chesh. Brother Sajid's son's name is Ilyas Ali. So if I can ask him forward. Who else is a father? Ali. Let's see. Is Ali Raza here? Yes. So Ali Raza. Again, if Ali Raza comes, that's two. Please come. We are going to save time. Brother Sajid, come forward. If you have Ilyas with you, good. If not, at least you come. Okay, that's two. Once we have them, inshallah, I'm going to ask other Alis also to join. We start with these two Alis. So, for the well-being of Ilyas Ali, who was just born, how old is he, Sajid? 3 months and 2 weeks. Recite the salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. And Ilyas Ali, I think he's sleeping. So on behalf of his son, you will cut the cake with a round of applause for Ilyas Ali, everyone. MashaAllah. And this is Ali Reza Bassam, son of Dr. Bassam, who is 7 months old. Recite the salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. A round of applause for Ali Reza as well to support. Thank you. Inshallah, our community have more babies and more fathers, inshallah, in the future. Now we go with other Alis. I know we have Ali Karimi, who after a long time joined us especially for tonight. Please give him a round of applause for Ali Karimi. Come and cut the cake. Thank you. Please cut the cake. Alhamdulillah, the good news is that he's not single anymore, so inshallah soon we will have him, inshallah, the father. Very good. What's your name? Ali. And your last name? Ali Haydar Ahmad. He has 2 names of Imam Ali alayhi salam. A round of applause for Ali Haydar as well. Thanks. Okay. We have another one more Ali. Ali Agha. Last name. MashaAllah. We have multiple Alis. Jafar. Ali Agha Jafar from the end. If you come and join us. And then we have also Padara Khanum Afzali. Haji Agha نام علی است کجاست؟ شما تشریف دارید بفرمایید. بله بفرمایید. صلوات علی محمد و آل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد و آل محمد. And we have Ali Abbas and Ali Jafar. Yes, Ali Agha Jafar. Bismillah. Let's do this inshallah. بفرمایید شما. Another صلوات على محمد و آل محمد. بفرمایید. اللهم صل على محمد و آل محمد. A round of applause for Ajahan, please everyone. Thank you. تشکر زیاد. دستشویی نکن. بفرمایید. علی آقا جعفر تشریف بیارید. For the front بفرمایید شما. سلامت تبریک باشه داشتم. بفرمایید. Okay, let me ask your name. What's your name? So we have Zakaria coming to cut the cake with Ali as a support. This is Ali Abbas. Zakaria. His name? Mahdi Ali. So we have 3 Alis. On behalf of all of them, we ask Ali Abbas to do for them. Go ahead, Ali Abbas. Come here. Be careful. Be careful. A round of applause for Ali Abbas and his brothers. Recite a salawat for 3 of them. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Ali Awa Jafar. بفرمایید خوب هستین؟ برای علی آقای جعفر صلوات ختم بفرمایید. اللهم صل علی محمد و آل محمد. A round of applause for Ali Awa Jafar as well and the family. MashaAllah. And now I think we have last but not least, our full name? Brother Ali Bey, you will cut the cake around. First of all, a salawat for our brother. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa a round of applause for our brother Ali Bey as well. I know there are more Alis sitting. If we go by the name of Alis, inshallah, we're going to be here for a long amount of time. But for well-being of everyone who is the muhib and the lover of Imam Ali alayhi salam, we recite a salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Thank you, Ajab Mudarris. That was the most difficult part, and I'm glad we passed it. If I can have everyone's attention, please. So we're going to our presentations for tonight. First, our Rise Academy kids. Please, if you can come forward with your teacher. Asma Sadat. Okay. I ask our Rise Academy kids to come forward, please. Take your places. And we will listen to their presentation, inshallah. For the health of everybody, please say aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. میتونم که بکی بده او نه ایام باید امراش باشه دیگه چی باشه امراش نه دیگه یه چیز خارج
لایو وقت باسنو بدیم بهشون
حالا لطف کنید یه سکوت رعایت کنید. Somebody was telling me I have this effect on people. The moment they see me, they stop talking. I hope that's true. Recite a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Let's inshallah give them the attention that they need, the silence they need. لطفاً سکوت رعایت کنید تا inshallah انجام بدن با صلوات بر محمد و آل محمد.
تمام الدین
آل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Thank you to all our Rise Academy kids and their teachers for doing a great job training all of these kids. That one student who was reciting a few verses in Farsi, she did a very good job pronouncing all the qafs and khis perfectly fine. So for the health of all of these kids, please say another loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Before I go to our first representatives, we have two more as a duo. Fatima Al-Ammara, please come forward, and Maham Hamkar. These two sisters will they will pronounce it together, yes. Please come forward. For the health of these two kids as well, please say aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the beautiful halls of the Kaaba's embrace, a spiritual light emerged, a soul in divine grace. Born in purity on that sacred night, Imam Ali, a beacon, a celestial light. In the heart of Mecca on Rajab's blessed day, a destined arrival in Allah's grand display. From the family of Abu Talib, a lineage so pure, Imam Ali's birth a moment to assure. Ordered by Allah, his spirit took flight to guide the faithful and to calm the night. Put in the care of the Prophet so dear, a bond unbroken, a connection sincere. As the cousin and son-in-law, his fate was entwined. With the messenger's teachings, his heart aligned. From the early days in Islam's brace, Imam Ali stood a model of grace. O Lion of Allah, the title granted, for his courage and bravery in battles he lasted.
امروز گل شکفته در عالم شد که از مقدم پاک او جنان خرم شد. در پیش علی دم از مسیحا کم زن، عیسی ز دم علی مسیحا دم شد. صلوات. خدا در کعبه میمان دارد امشب، حرم در سینه قرآن دارد امشب، زمین خورشید تابان دارد امشب، محمد یک جهان جان دارد امشب، درون بیت جانان دارد امشب، فلک اسرار پنهان دارد امشب. نوشته بر در و دیوار کعبه که امشب بخت گشته یار کعبه، الا عیدت مبارک باد کعبه، خدای امشب امامت داد کعبه، علی در تو قدم بنهاد کعبه، تولد یافت عدل و داد کعبه. مبارک باد این میلاد کعبه، چه شوری در وجود افتاده کعبه، سخنها با علی گفتند امشب. خداوند حرم را مصدر هستیم، تمام اصلی پیغمبر هستیم، زمین و آسمان را محور هستیم، یم و طوفان و موج و لنگر هستیم، چه گویم ایدر هستیم ایدر هستیم. بعد از آن روز که در کعبه پدیدار شدیم
صدایی که دارد به هر جا حضور. خدایا صدایت میکنم چون در این دنیا دیگر صدا میلاد سراسر نور و رحمت الهی حضرت علی علیه السلام، مظهر علم و عزت، عدالت و سخاوت و شجاعت و جوانمردی رو به همه نایاب زندگی بوسه میزنیم. امشب به زبان میآوریم و اعتراف میکنیم که ای پدر، برای تمام فداکاری‌هایت و شادی و عشقی که به زندگی بخشیدی سپاسگزاریم. ببخش که گاهی آنقدر هستی که نمیبینیمت. بر دستانت بوسه میزنیم که دستانمان را رها نکردیم و همیشه و همیشه با چشمانی نگران حالمان را زمزمه‌وار پرسیدیم. به نظر من پدرها مظلومترین موجودات روی زمین هستند. چرا؟ چون به اقتضای پدر بودن اگر دلشان گرفته باشد و غمگین باشد نباید گریه کنند. از نظر ما پدر که گریه نمی کند. اصلا ما یک موجود خارق العاده و قوی از پدر در ذهنمان ساخته ایم که نباید مریض شود، که نباید گریه کند، که نباید بی‌حوصله و بی‌پول و ضعیف باشد. پدر باید همیشه سرحال. زندگی بار گرانی است که بر پشت چروک‌های دور چشم و تر شدن‌های گاه و بیگاه چشم‌های کمسو پدرانمان باشد. حواسمان باشد که آنها تمام عمر حواسشان به ما بوده. پدران ناتوان شدند که ما به توانایی برسیم. موهایشان سفید گشت که ما روسفید شویم و پشتشان خمیده گشت تا ما استوار بمانیم. من اولین نگاهم که به هستی افتاد در آغوش مادرم بودم، اما کمی آن طرفتر مردی صورت حساب بیمارستان به دستش این طرف آن طرف می‌دوید. من اولین بار که چند قدم از این جهان رو پیمودم و راه افتادم دستانم میان دستان مادرم بود، اما روبرویم مردی عاشقانه نام مرا می‌خواند و صدایم می‌کرد. من اولین بار که نرمی شانه را روی موهای دخترانه هم حس کردم مادرم شانه به دست بود، اما کمی آن طرفتر مردی نامم را می‌خواند که دخترم زلف دارد مثل کمون. من اولین بار که با مداد سیاه شروع به نوشتن کردم مادرم انگشتانم را هدایت می‌کرد و می‌گفت بنویس بابا، ولی آن طرفتر مردی دلش قنج می‌رفت. من آن وقت که خواستم ازدواج کنم مادرم نقل به سرم می‌ریخت ولا حول ولا می‌خواند، اما مردی در خفا اشک می‌ریخت گویی که تکه‌ای از جانش می‌رفت. من مردی در زندگیم دیدم که قامت خانه، حرمت خانه، شرف خانه به نام نامی او معتبر بود. نام نامیت بلند آوازه تر ای پدر. یادی هم بکنیم از پدرهای آسمانی که چنین شبی در بین ما نیستند و جایشون خالیه و برای شادی روحشون یه صلوات لطفا. شعری که براتون در نظر گرفتم از سروده های خودمه به نام پدر. تقدیم میکنم با اخلاص به همه پدرای عزیز در این مجلس و پدر خودم که به رحمت خدا رفته. پدر یک دانه گوهر ز کل هستی عالم، وجودش گرمی خانه، نبودش غصه و ماتم. پدر چون کوه محکم، در وجودش یک جهان دریا، کنار هر نگاهش از برای ما غم فردا. پدر روشنگر ایام تاریک و پر از محنت، تو گویی یک فرشته در میان این همه خلقت. صفاتش بیشمار و مهربانیش بود باران، کلید حل مشکلها به دستش می شود آسان. یگانه خلقت معبود عالم می شود بابا، جوانی و تنومندی به زیبایی گل بابا. چه زیبا خلقتی باشد پدر، قدرش بدانیم ما، وجودش یک جهان آرامش و محکم برای ما. برای سلامتی خودتون صلوات.
با تشکر و سپاس فراوان از خانم ملکوتی از مقاله زیبایشان و شعر زیبایشان. سرسلامتی خانم فوزیه هاشمی و خانم ملکوتی. صلوات غذای ختم بفرمایید عزیزان. اللهم صل علی محمد و آل محمد. Now at this point of our second session, we will be honoring on behalf of all of the fathers. We will be honoring a few of elderly fathers, and each one of these flowers will be dedicated and given to one father, inshallah, to celebrate tonight's occasion. And right afterwards, we will going to be having a Farsi presentation by Brother Muhammad Rezai Aslami. So if you are an English speaker, please bear with us. We will switch back to English with my announcement and Ajaga Mudarris speech, inshallah. So as Brother Muhammad Rezai Aslami خواهش میکنم که تشریف بیارن و گلایی را که تهیه کردن به پدرها تقدیم بکنن. میریم و برنامه را ادامه خواهیم داد. سر سلامتی برادر اسلمی. صلوات محمد پسند ختم بفرمایید عزیزان. اللهم صل علی محمد و Muhammad. He's going to be doing the presentation first, and then we're going to be honoring the fathers right afterwards. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
خب بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. تشکر فرزان جان. میخوایم که پریزنتیشن شروع کنیم با کسب اجازه بزرگا، خواهرها و برادرها و پدرها. تا شروع شدن پریزنتیشن یک صلوات محمدی. امشب چه خوب شب است که چهرهای جدید بر روی استیج میبینیم و گفتهای نو یاد میگیریم. با عرض معذرت که پریزنتیشن ما با زبان فارسیه، چون خودم نو آمدم به امریکا. انگلیسی من قوی نیه که با شما با انگلیسی بگم. یک پریزنتیشن خلاص ما بر شما جور کردم راجع به بخش فرنگی مسجد جامع که چی پلان داشتن و چی داریم، چی تغییرات داده و چی تغییرات خواهد داد. فعلا من از پریزنتیشن آشنایی با فرهنگ مسجد. آشنایی با فرهنگ مسجد یک کار عظیمه که ما حالا بیام تشریح بدم، چون بزرگا هست دیگه خیلی ساعتها میگیره که یک بزرگوار راجع به می جمله همین چند نقطه که هست کتابا ذکر شده. فقط خلاصش ما میگم که مسجد جامع که هست پایگاه اصلی تربیه اولاد ما و شما هم. از این مکان مقدس باید ام اولاد ما استفاده کنم و اولاد ما و شما که هست آینده ما و شما دیگه. طبعا او معلوماتی که پدرها به اولاد میرسانه اولاد طبعا به بچه میرسانه. اگر اولادای ما و شما بازی مکان مقدس نه طبعا اولاد ما میفهمید که دیگه چیکار میشه. انشالله اولادای ما و شما سالمه. بخش فرنگی مسجد جامع دارای یک رئیس می باشه که دو معاون داره. یک معاونش از خواهرای، یک معاونش هم از برادران که یک منشی هم در این کنار اینا هستن و دیگه ازایشان هم از خانوما هستن هم از آقایان که اور باز ما دعوت میکنیم ببینیم که به 20 میرسه، به 10 نفر میرسه، به 30 نفر میرسه. باز ما میشینیم یک ووت میگیریم، به اصطلاح یک انتخابات میگیریم که رئیس کیه، معاونینش کیه و منشی کیه. از می طریق ادرس ما مکمل میشه، میتونیم که ما ادرسه و کاره با درست حسابی پیش ببریم. بخش فرنگی مسجد جامع چند بخش داره. اول بخش قرآنیه که الحمدلله فعال، اولادای ما و شما می اینجا تدریس میگیره و چیز خوب به دست میاره. دوم بخش فرنگیه. بخش فرنگی حالا ما داریم کارهای فرنگی میخوایم که گسترده کنیم، بیشتر کنیم، زیادتر کنیم که هم با صفحه اجتماعی بیاییم. هم مخصوصا شما میبینین پروگرام ها ما اینجا داریم، چه پروگرام های خوشی باشه چه پروگرام های خدای نخواسته غم باشه. بخش تهیه و تدارکات که بعضی چیزا لازمه بر مسجد که باید تهیه و تدارکات شود. بخش مالیه اینمی بسیار مهمه، هم بر ما مهمه هم بر مزیجان مهمه که بخش مالی رو انشاءالله فراموش نکنین. بخش خدمات الحمدلله ما فعالیت داریم. جوانای ما شما در امی بخش فرنگی مسجد جامع امکان داره بعضی کسر شوه، بعضی ادغام شوه، بعضی زیاد شوه دیگه. انشاءالله یه خاکی شه که با شما تشریح داده. سالی که نو شد 2024 ما چکار کردیم؟ 6 خط بزرگا صحبت کردیم راجع به مسجد که چه تغییرات بیاریم. همچنان 6 امرای جوانا صحبت کردیم که اینا چی تغییرات آورده میتونن، چی از کارایشان پوره که انشاءالله با جلسه بعدی با شما خواهد گفتیم. بخش فرنگی مسجد جامع روابط با مستقیم با نماینده درجه 1. البته ما چند درجه داریم، آجی آقا بهتر میفهمه. با نماینده درجه 1 آجی آقای سیستانی و آجی آقای فیاض. البته بزرگا در تماس هستن، بازو بخش ما کار نمیگه. این بخش فرنگی مسجد جامع یعنی یه پاور ما شما نشان میده که ماشاءالله چقدر ما کار کردیم. یعنی ارتباط مستقیم ما بازی دو بزرگوار داریم. دیگه ارتباط ما چون فعلا ما تازه از افغانستان آمده بودم، خواستم که اول ولی افغانستان شروع کنیم. باز هم جوار افغانستان که هر کشورها بود تقاضا بود، مثل ایران، پاکستان، هندوستان. ما میتونیم که امروز اونا هم تماس بگیریم. حالا بر چی تماس بگیریم الان با شما میگم. ارتباط گرفتن با شورای سراسری اهل تشیع ولایت قندهار که زیادتر مردم ما شما مشکلات داره، نمیتونه که مشکل با افغانستان حل کنه انشاءالله. ادرس شما بخش فرنگی مسجد جامعه میتونید که اینجا با ما مشکلات بگیم، ما مستقیم ارتباط بگیریم، مشکل شما حل شده. ارتباط با گرفتن وکیلای گذر، طبعا ما و شما حولی داریم به نهی اول، نهی دو، نهی سه، حولی ما گرفتمش. میتونیم در این بخش خود شما کمک کنیم که جلوی زکار بگیریم. ارتباط با بخش فرنگی مسجد جامعه که اونا چه کارهای مذهبی انجام میده، ما میتونیم که با اونا بعض پیشنهادات بده، میشه که اونا از پیش اونا ما یک چیزی اینجا خشما شریک بسازیم. و کمک مالی 12 نفر به بزاعت، چون اتکاف شروع بود با ولایت قندهار، ما تانستیم که با بودجه از بخش فرنگی مسجد جامعه 12 نفر اسپانسر کنیم برای اتکاف. او کسایی که مالیشان خوب نبود، یتیم بودن، غریب بودن، اونا از طرف مسجد جامعه معرفی شد، ما اونا کمک مالی کردیم که شامل اتکاف شدن. و در کنار زی ساخت و ساز یک هدیره یا زیارت از اسماعیل شاه آقا و ظاهر شاهی است. فکر کنم البیرونی میمیش با وقت بزرگا جنگ شد با افغانستان، انقلاب دیگه آمد با 2020، زیارتها حالتش خیلی خراب شد. جوانای اونجی از ما تقاضا کردن که با سپورت مالی ما آماده هستیم که زیارتها جور کنیم، اینا رو پس ثبت کنیم. یک چیز مهمه بر ریشه اهل تشیع ولایت قندهار که کار ما شروع کردیم، که اول از یک زیارت ما شروع کردیم که کارش به جریان انشالله که پره شد، راپورش رمینجی به شما خواهد داد. یک چند تا ثبوته هست که این از اتکاف که اعضا معرفی شده، تقریبا 12 دانه رسید ما اینجا بالا کردیم. تشکر. احیانا اگر سوال احیانا اگر سوال داشته باشین ما به خدمت شماییم. عالم چون روز پدرم میخوایم بزرگوار تشویق کنیم، حالا به ما وقت اجازه نمیده که کلگی پدرات ما دعوت کنم به استیج بیاین، یا بچهش یا دخترش یا نواسهش باش گل توفه بده یا دیگه. به اجازه شما خواهرها و برادرها و پدرها فقط لست پیش ما هست، نام میگیرم، همو بزرگا بیایه با نمایندگی از کلگی شما گل باشن میدیم دیگه. گلارم که اضافه من تقسیم شما میکنیم و من الله توفیق. اجازه میدین؟ یک صلوات محمدی. از خانم ماهان لطفا تشریف بیاورید. اجمالیم صاحب ببینیم پیغام چیه برای اجمالیم صاحب داده. پدر تکیهگاهی هستی که بهشت زیر پای نیست. پدر روزت مبارک. فرید نیکمار تشریف بیارین. دکتر صاحب محترم یک صلوات محمدی. ببینیم پیغام چیه. پدر مهربان و خوبم از زحماتی که در این سالها برای من کشیدی سپاسگزارم. امین محسن زاده، حاجی آقای تهرانی. یک صلوات محمدی.
برادران خواهران عزیز، سلام علیکم و رحمت الله. من این شاخ گل رو تقدیم میکنم به اون برادر خواهرهایی که در این مسجد شب و روز کار میکنن و کسی هم نمیبینهشون. من اینو به نمایندگی تمام برادر خواهرها تقدیم میکنم به شفیع جان، بیاد این جلوی گل رو بهشون تقدیم میکنم. به سلامتی و کسایی که تمام این مسجد شب و روز کار میکنن یه صلوات بلند بفرستید. شفیع جان کجا؟
You make the impossible seem reachable. Thank you for always motivating me. Love you. Salawat.
خانم صوفیه. فهیم زاهد. Father Fahim Zahid. 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 Sufia. Sufia. Aliza Zahra. Zishan Sumuru. Sorry for announcement. محمود جان تشریف بیارن. پدرشان فقیر حسین. Zikriya Jan, Father Ahmed Zia.
یک چیزی بگو که من میگه خواهرام و برادرم به صلاح که هستن پدرای خدا همیشه به صلاح یادگار باشین از پدرای همیشه.
ما کار ندارم.
صلی علی محمد و آل محمد.
Can you read this? Can you read this? Okay, ready? We're gonna go together. You make even the impossible seem reachable. Thank you for always motivating me. Love you, Dad.
Abbas Hossaini. Abbas Hossaini, Father Tahir Hossaini. Inia. Hassan. Dr. Ehsan. خب آخرین اسم میگیرم که باز مایکم تقدیمش میکنم چون مایک است بسیار یک مسئولیت بزرگه خودش دیگه میفهمه که کیه مسئول مایک
اوکی با تشکر و سپاس فراوان از برادر اسلمی و از زحمتی که کشیده بودن. I thank brother Aslami for his presentation in Farsi and also for going buying the flowers and going over this program. So we have to keep going. الان میریم به طرف برادران. اول از برادر محمد الاماره. Please come forward for your presentation when you get a chance. And we will start with presentations from brother side, inshallah. Brother Muhammad al-Ammara, salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ali, if with knowledge of Allah you've been blessed, if love for His prophets has filled your chest, if firmness on His path is your soul's request, then enter the city of knowledge from its only gate. Know the hujjah of Allah and His virtues appreciate. Believers know Him as best of all creation after the prophets. His virtues are only doubted by a kafir or a munafiq. He has Lut's gentleness, Yahya's mannerisms, Dawood's strength, Ayyub's asceticism, Sulaiman's joy, and the generosity of Ibrahim. Do we have anything without Amir al-Mu'mineen? Ali is beyond description, his status beyond reasoning, his qualities never ending, drying up seas of ink. As scribes of human and jinn give up all ambition of counting his virtues or understanding his position. Al-Ayat al-Kubra, Al-Naba al-Azim, Al-Asma' al-Husna, Al-Sirat al-Mustaqim, Abu Turab, Haydar al-Karrar, the savior of believers wherever they are. Badr knows his grandeur, Quraysh does too, when 35 disbelievers with his own hands he slew. And on Uhud, Jibreel's call was heard near and far. There is no hero except Ali, no sword except Dhul Fiqar. And the grave mistake of Amr ibn Abd Wud to attack Medina, while in it Ali still stood. All of disbelief was defeated by the embodiment of Iman. His one strike was better than the worship of Ins and Jan. Or ask about him the ruins of Khaybar, walls which still tremble at the mention of Haydar. Once the ring had been taken off his hand, what chance did Khaybar's door stand? Let the Zionists of today understand that they are intruders on Ali's land. Ali tirelessly strives in Allah's path wherever he is, giving his wealth and life for the Lord's cause. Despite its thousands, Medina was empty when he would depart, and when he returned, peace would return to Muhammad's heart. Of the believers, the first, the truest, and the best, Allah's divine qualities in Ali were manifest. Ali is the walking Quran, a complete embodiment. encompassing its knowledge, living what it meant. Ali was the messenger's cousin, brother, his own soul. With Ali's wilaya, the entire religion became whole. Then who else could the Prophet's successor be? What religion would Islam be if there wasn't Ali? Ali's name brings light to darkness, quells every fear. Without Ali, Fatima would have never had a peer. Ahlul Bayt's station with Allah can't be overstated. Without Fatima and Ali, nothing would have been created. So praise the one who made Ali, made him without comparison, and thank Allah abundantly for knowledge and comprehension. Throw off the chains of this world and embrace your salvation. Send your salawat upon Muhammad and Ali, the best of creation. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Thank you, Brother Muhammad Alamar, for your poem. And now we're going to switch back to Farsi. I ask Brother Hajjawai Tehrani to come forward and present you a Farsi poem, inshallah. If we can keep it short, it's gone more than an hour. Inshallah, we'll be finishing pretty soon. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
سلام علیکم و رحمت الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. ای خالقی که همه عالم از آن توست. ای خالقی که همه عالم از آن توست. ای پادشه که جانم فدای توست. درمان کن این دل آشفته حال را، زیرا قدرت لایزال از آن توست. رحمان تویی من بنده ذلیل. یا رب گذر ز من که این آسان برای توست. لطفا خواهرها برادرها سکوت را مراعات کنند، نه به خاطر من، به خاطر احترام مسجد، به خاطر حضرت علی علیه السلام سکوت را مراعات فرمایید. یه صلوات بفرستید. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. علی تنها ولی کردگار است. علی تنها ولی کردگار است. حریم کبریا را پرده دار است. شبهای تو رفت در مناجات، روزت همه صرف رفع حاجات. بر امت روزگارت افسوس، چون گشت عقول جمله معکوس. دادن تو را یک دست یک بار، گشتن به سامری گرفتار. علی آن مقصد و مقصود عالم، بود عقل و صفای جان آدم. علی یعنی جمیع ما سوی الله. علی یعنی جمیع ما سوی الله که بر اسرار عالم هست آگاه. در خانه نشستی ای جهاندار، تا خلق جهان تو کنی بیدار. ای پشت پناه مستمندان، ای یاور دردمندان. ای صاحب روز واپسینم، نور تو بتابد بر جبینم. علی مردان حق رهرو راه، بمیرم درد دل می گفت با چاه. علی نور فضای آفرینش، علی حق و علی و عدل و بینش. آنان که خدا پرست گشتند، دیدند تو را و مست گشتند. علی صبح امید دردمندان، وجود او پناه مستمندان. علی روشنگر تاریخ عالم، علی آن تاج فرق کل آدم. علی عنوان قلب مؤمنان است، چه حاجت امر روشن بر بیان است. روح تو روح انبیاست، روح توست روح انبیاست، نام علی ورد لب اولیاست. حق خلافت که سزاوار توست، گرچه عدو گفت نه این کار توست. دشمن دیرین تو را میشناخت، دشمن دیرین که تو را میشناخت، دین تو افسوس به دنیایش باخت. مسکین منم گدای کویت، چشم دل من همیشه به سویت. علی عدل و علی علم و علی داد، جهان هرگز ندارد همچو او یاد. علی قرآن ناطق بعد از احمد، علی قرآن ناطق بعد از احمد، بلا فصل او وصی بعد از محمد.
با تشکر و سپاس از محترم آقای تهرانی و از شعر زیبایشان. حالا هم از محترم سید میر احمد شاه نظری خواهش میکنم که تشریف بیارن و قطع شعر را که در نظر گرفتن به سمع شما برسانن. سر سلامتی خودشان و فامیل محترمشان. صلوات علی محمد و آل محمد.
السلام علیکم و رحمت الله و برکاته. ولادت با سعادت مولای متقیان را به همه مؤمنین و به شما عزیزان تبریک و تهنیت میگویم. در این رابطه قطع شعری است از آقای نادلی کربلایی محضر شما میخوانم تا جهت شادی روح این مداح و شاعر بزرگ اهل بیت صلوات جلی ختم فرمایید. خواهم سعادت از خدای کردگار مهربان، گویم ز مدح و مولد آن پیشوای مؤمنان، یعنی امیر المؤمنین آن وارث پیغمبران، یعقوب دین حبل المتین فرمانده کون و مکان. آن کس که بعد مصطفی از خلق عالم سر بود، بر کل مخلوقات حق او هادی و رهبر بود. شمسی که از نور رخش خورشید رخشان آمده، هستی این ارض و سما از هستی آن آمده. مداح او ختم رسول، مدحش به قرآن آمده. از امر حق کون و مکان، او را به فرمان آمده. آن شه که از نورش خدا آورده عالم را پدید، هستی دنیا را به پاس حرمت او آفرید. روزی که خلاق جهان این ملک امکان آفرید، خورشید و ماه و اختر و افلاک و کیوان آفرید. بیت برای خیشتن با دست انسان آفرید، اسرار بیت خیش را مخفی نمود از مردمان. شهر رجب در 13 حل معما شد در آن. در پشت دیوار حرم آمد زبانوی صدا، با اشک جاری دستها برداشت از بحر دعا. می گفت از درد نهان یا ذوالکرم یا ذوالعطا. حق خلیل الله خود آسان نما درد مرا، ای آن که آگاه تو از سر نهان بندگان. بنما خلاصم از الم ای کردگار مهربان. ناگاه به حکم کبریا
دیوار کعبه باز شد. فرمان ادخل فاطمه بر بانوی ممتاز شد. اینسان برای میهمان از میزبان اعجاز شد. بنت اسد آن شیرزن بر جانب آواز شد. داخل چو در بیت خدا شد مادر شیر خدا. دیوار کعبه بسته شد بر میهمان آشنا. در خانه امن خدا اسرار پنهان شد عیان. از بام کعبه نور حق برخاست سوی آسمان. در عرش و فرش و نوفلک غوغا شد از کروبیان. آن دم که جبریل امین برخاست از بحر اذان. الله اکبر، حجت خلاق سرمد آمده. ظاهر ولی الله و داماد محمد آمده. کعبه چراغانی شد از انوار نیکوی علی. عالم معطر شد چه آمد از حرم بوی علی. کروبیان با دست گل عازم هم سوی علی. چون از حرم ظاهر شدی طاق دو ابروی علی. خلق از تحیر مات آن نور خداوند احد. شد بان که من مثلی عیان از فاطمه بنت اسد. لوحی هویدا شد در آن نام دلارای علی. شد غلغله ام القری بهر تماشای علی. بر زانوی ختم رسل شد از شرف جای علی. شد باز بر روی نبی چشمان شهلای علی. بعد از سلام و تهنیت بر خاتم پیغمبران. بگرفت اذن از مصطفی آن خسرو کون و مکان. با اذن احمد برگشودی لعل لبها مرتضی. با اذن احمد برگشودی لعل لبها مرتضی. خواندی کتاب الله را با لحن شیوا مرتضی. چون سوره قد افلح گردید گویا مصطفی. با آن کلام دلربا بنمود احیا مرتضی. گفتا محمد آفرین بر این لب و بر این دهان. خواندی کتاب الله را بهتر تو از پیغمبران. وصفت نیاید بر زبان ای پیشوای مؤمنان. مثلت نیاید بر جهان ای پادشاه انس و جان. در مدحتت ماندی چنان فکر و عقول عاقلان. کز 100,000 یک بیان ناکرده در وصفت عیان. از کربلایی کی سزد مدح و سزایت یا علی. قرآن کتاب مدح تو شد از خدایت یا علی. قرآن کتاب مدح تو شد از خدایت یا علی. که بر حبیب خدا ختم انبیا صلوات.
خب با تشکر و سپاس فراوان از محترم آقای نظری و از شعر زیبایی که تهیه کرده بودن. و الان آخرین نفر از طرف برادر است محترم حاج معلم همکار. خواهش میکنم که تشریف بیارن و مطلب را که تهیه کردن را به سمع شما برسانند. صلوات علی محمد و آل محمد.
السلام علیکم و رحمت الله و برکاته. امشب همه علی علی میگن ولی چیزی به خاطرم گشت که قابل عرض و باید با عرض دوستا برسانم که ما با علی محبت داریم مگر مودت نداریم با ائمه معصومین. اگر داریم ما باید حساب سال داشته باشیم و ذوی الارحام علی حقش که خمس ادا کنیم چون آیه قرآنی است. عوامی شما میبینید حتی بار بار در قرآن عظیم الشان ذکر، خصوصا در جزء دهم قرآن عظیم الشان خط اول شما فهرست بخوانید که راجع به خمس چقدر تاکید شده. اونایی که نادان از پس متوجه باشند که باید به معصومین مودت داشته باشند. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. به حب علی بهشت رضوان مطلب، به روزه و به نماز ایمان مطلب. خواهی که تو بر صراط آسان گذری، آزار دل هیچ زنده جان مطلب. در مذهب ما کلام حق ناد علی است، طاعت که قبول حق بود یاد علی است. از جمله آفرینش کون و مکان مقصود خدا علی و اولاد علی است. با هر تپشی که در دل آگاه است یک نغمه لا اله الا الله است. هر جا که بلند است ندای توحید گلبنگ محمد رسول الله است. توحید و نبوت و امامت هر سه در گفتن یک علی ولی الله است. من محبان محمد صلوات. ز پشت پرده تا بی پرده یار من نمایان شد، ز شرم روی خورشید اندر پرده پنهان شد. ولادت یافتم در کعبه آن مولود مسعودی که ذات پاک او مرآت ذات پاک یزدان شد. تجلی کرد تا نور رخش اندر حریم حق، حرم حرمت گرفت و قبلگاه اهل ایمان شد. همان نوری که موسی دید اندر سینه سینا، مگر بار دیگر در کعبه ان نور تابان شد. همانا کعبه آمد در شرف بالاتر از سینا، که آنجا نور او جاد و وجودی او درخشان شد. زدد ملک عدم شای قدم در عالم هستی، که ملک از یمن قدومش شاد و خندان شد. ندانم کیست این مولود اما اینقدر دانم، که عقل دوربین بر کره ذاتش محو حیران شد. چه مولودی که اندر مدرسش ادریس با لقمان، یکی شاگرد ابجد خان دیگر طفل دبستان شد. معلم بر تمام انبیاء آدم و عیسی، مقوم بر تمام سما از جن و انسان شد. خرد گفتا نبیند چشم ممکن روی واجب را، ز میلاد علی اندر جهان این مشکل آسان شد. که گر واجب چرا فرموده پیغمبر ولم یولد، اگر ممکن چرا یکتا چی یکتا ذات یزدان شد. که ناگاه هاتفی غیبی بگوش دل سروشم زد، یکی راز نهان از باین زبان عشق پران شد. که ممکن نیست ممکن خان این مرآت واجب را، ولی در صورت ممکن در این دنیا در این عالم نمایان شد. ای نام تو جان بخشتر از ها به حیات، محتاج تو خلقی بایا تو پمامات. از بعثت انبیاء و ارسال رسول، مقصود تو بودی بجمالت سلامات.
خب با تشکر و سپاس فراوان از محترم حاج معلم همکار. We are done with our second session at this point. If I can have everyone's attention, please. We will go over our regular announcement and then we will have Ajaga Mudarris' speech, inshallah. Please see Brother Ziai Amili and Brother Said Razak for your monthly donations. Please check with him and make sure that you are up to date with your monthly pledges. If for whatever reason you're behind, if you can bring it up to date, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, if you helped our masjid last year with your donations and with your monthly pledges, and you like an official letter from Masjid al-Rasul in order to be able to claim it for your taxes, because it is tax deductible, also please see Brother Ziai Amili so he can give you a letter. I asked for mine, so please don't be shy. He gave me my letter today, so you can deduct it from your taxes. He has a limited time. If you don't tell him today, when is the last day that they can tell us? End of January, so you have a few more days. If you ask us about beginning of February, we're not going to be able to generate a letter for you. So again, if you helped your masjid last year in 2023 and would like an official letter to be able to deduct it from your taxes, which you will be filing this year, please see Brother Ziai Amili or Brother Said Razak so they can provide you with that letter. With that being said, I don't want to take too much of your time. I ask respectfully from Ajaga Mudarris to come forward to podium and deliver the speech with salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
Please, buffer. Please, Jazakallah. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How's everyone doing? A long night, very fruitful night. We had, alhamdulillah, so many different parts. If it was up to me, I would have just said, alhamdulillah, every piece of it is just show an expression of our love for Amir al-Mu'minin Ali alayhi salam. Everybody wants to take a part in it. So I admire people's love and mahabbat to Imam Ali alayhi salam, but unfortunately, usually our time is limited. So inshallah, we do our best to kind of spread it through other weeks, inshallah, so we can be more, inshallah, kind of punctual with our schedule and our plan, inshallah. Just for the well-being of all the children who performed tonight, for their families, all the reciters, those who read articles, poetries in any language, for the love of Imam Ali alayhi salam, please recite a salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا ونبينا خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين بالقاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المكرمين سيما بقية الله في السماوات والأراضين. قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن الكريم والسابقون السابقون أولئك المقربون في جنات النعيم ثلة من الأولين وقليل من الآخرين صدق الله العلي العظيم. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala illuminate our hearts by the light of Iman and guidance and help us to purify our souls from corruption and deviance with the guidance of the Quran and Ahlul Bayt with the salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Congratulations on the arrival of the 13th of Rajab. Yesterday was the actual 13th of Rajab, birth anniversary of the commander of the faithful, Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wassalam. Also tomorrow we have the anniversary of the departure of his daughter, Hazrat Zainab salamullahi alayha. Let's inshallah remember all the personalities, all the ma'asumeen and the families of ma'asumeen who devoted their lives for the sake of Islam and for the sake of Allah, especially Amir al-Mu'minin Ali alayhi salam and his family, and especially Hazrat Zainab salamullahi alayha with another salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. when we look at the name of Ali ibn Abi Talib, the word Ali means the Most High. Ali, A'la, it referred to elevation, to rising. And one of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Ali, Al-Ali, the Most High. And when I was thinking for a few minutes, because of the time, what should I talk about? For me, this came to mind that the name Ali, when it means the one who is the Most High and is about the one who rises, we see in many points of his life, he is the one who rises to the occasion. When no one else is available, Ali is available. When nobody else is there to stand for the truth, Ali is the only one or one of the few who stand by the truth. And for me, the one who stands with Ali alayhi salam understands the way to elevate his iman and elevate his faith. If we give our hands to the hand of Ali alayhi salam, he will take us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you look at his companions who were not only in love with Ali, but also they were Shia and follower of Ali, we see how elevated they are. Names like Ammar, names such as Miqdad, Abadar, Malik al-Ashtar. These are individuals that they are weighty personalities, lofty characters of our religion, that each of them are criterion of the truth themselves. These are famous personalities. That's why many people in our communities are named after them. We have people who are named Ammar, who are named Abadar, who are named those who are closest allies and companions of Ali. And they are the one whose the greatest honor was that we gave our hand and we hold the hand of Ali and we follow them everywhere. In ups and downs of life, in tragedy and happiness, we look up to Ali and what he has to share with us. And Ali alayhi salam, he is the one who paved the way for us to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When he is referred to as Amir al-Mu'mineen, the commander of the faithful, and remember, no other Imam has this title. Someone referred to Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq. He called him Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. And Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam told him, remember, that title is exclusive to Ali ibn Abi Talib. This is the title given to him. And the rest of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam understand that character and that position. Commander of the faithful means he is the Amir. He's the one in charge. He's the ruler. When he says something, for a believer, in order to get to salvation, get to prosperity, the only way is through following his teaching. And the question is, how can we get closer to Ali? And how can we get closer to the creator of Ali? Remember, the one who's with Ali, Prophet said, this is, by the way, narrated from Sahih Muslim and many other narrations also, that Prophet said about Ali alayhi salam. But again, we say Muslim because again, this is, let's say, call it the common ground between all Muslim, majority or almost all Muslims, Ahlul Sunnah brothers and sisters, they have this utmost respect for Muslims, Sahih Muslim. And he said that Prophet said, narrated from the Holy Prophet, that Prophet looked at Ali alayhi salam and he said, Ya Ali, la yuhibbuka illa mu'min. No one will be able to love you except if that person has iman, except if that person is a believer. وَلَا يُبْغِضُكَ إِلَّا مُنَافِقٌ. And no one will despise you, and nobody will go against you and dislike you except for a hypocrite. This is the word of Prophet. So being with Ali and loving him and being against him is a criterion of Iman according to the word of Prophet. But the question is, how can we get close to Ali ibn Abi Talib? How can we get closer to him? So in order to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the first way, again, is I want to go just through some tradition, is from the teachings of the Amir al-Mu'minin Ali alayhi salam himself, that he said, أَقْرَبُ الْعِبَادِ إِلَى اللَّهِ ta'ala, the closest of the servants of Allah to Allah. أَقْوَلُهُمْ لِلْحَقِّ, the closest of people to Allah and to Ali alayhi salam as the servant of God, is the one that is most truthful in his words. The one who is truthful in his words, he is closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَإِن كَانَ عَلَيْهِ, even if being truthful is going to cost him, it has a disadvantage for him or her. That is the closest of people to Allah. وَأَعْمَلُهُمْ بِالْحَقِّ, continuing on his word. And the one who is not only the most truthful in his words, but also when it comes to the truth, he is the one who most active and compliance to the truth as well. The one who acts according to the truth as well. وَإِن كَانَ فِيهِ كُرْهُ, even if acting according to the truth and acting the right way is against his own desires, means he doesn't like it to act according to the truth. But that is the closest of people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the one who preaches this is Ali. The one who practiced it further in the history of his life than anyone else. He says the truth when? Even when it's a disadvantage for him. He says the truth when it's not even really beneficial to him to say the truth. He says it. For example, once he became the caliph and the ruler, he removed Muawiyah from his position. And people tell him, Ya Ali, don't say it. Don't go against Muawiyah. He is a very strong opponent. He has an army. Let's for your power to get established, your army to set up, then kind of adjust the truth a bit, kind of compromise with it a bit. And his answers is, if tomorrow Ali is not going to be alive, if tomorrow I leave this dunya, would you be able to defend me in the day of judgment for hiding the truth and not speaking up against someone who was not worthy and approving his stance and his rule with my silence? Even if he is the ruler, he comes to the minbar and cries. And he said, "Oh Muslim, today I heard in a Muslim city, a non-Muslim woman was robbed in a daylight. They stole her jewelry from her. She was not Muslim. She was, according to some narration, a Jewish woman who was robbed in a daylight. And he comes on the minbar as a ruler. Imagine, you're the ruler, so the actions of your subjects and citizens reflects on you. And he said, "Oh people, if you die today out of shame and embarrassment, you deserve it. It's worthy if you die out of shame that a woman was robbed in a daylight and no one did anything to stop it. You should be ashamed of yourself that you let this happen in the daylight." He doesn't compromise on the truth, even if it's going to reflect bad on his rule. And he acts according to the truth, even if, as I said, it go against his desires. There is no moment that somebody can say about Ali. And this is, by the way, you should hold your head high. All of you should and must hold your head high. Why? Because the one you call the leader and the Imam is Ali. Because the greatest challenge that somebody can offer is that go find something, a dark spot in the life of Ali, a gray area in the life of Ali, and come and talk to us. What is the gray area you find? Did he worship any idol? Did he beat up his sister? Did he commit any act of injustice? Did he disobey Prophet in any command? And the challenge is out there, find one, that he committed any of that. While unfortunately there were others who did, some of them or all of them. And to say that Ali is equal to everyone else, that is unjust. To lower Ali alayhi salam to someone who doesn't have the merits and values of Ali is injustice to Ali. So Ali alayhi salam said, if you want to be closest to Allah, say the truth. My brothers and sisters, what is that applicable to your life? What is the truth that you have to say? The truth that we have to say is not about other people. I always say it because saying the truth about people is not difficult. It doesn't cost us anything. When I sit and I point fingers at people and say, you are bad, you're doing this, your family is this, the way you look is this is not speaking the truth. To be judgmental, to be disrespectful and rude is not being truthful. To be truthful is when you say the truth about yourself. What do I do with the truth? That is the one that is they call it as a hard pill to swallow when it's about me. For me to come forward and acknowledge that is on me, is my fault. I give an example. I'm giving you a lecture. I'm just speaking right now. If someone more knowledgeable comes, and I come here and said, brothers, tonight we have someone else who's more knowledgeable than me. So we can invite him, come and give him a time to speak. That is the hard pill I have to swallow because I'm the speaker. For you as a listener, the truth is that there's so much distraction. You could enjoy your time watching YouTube, TikTok, and entertain yourself. But truth is that's much more fun than listening to Sheikh Mudarris for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. MashaAllah, some brothers, they keep track of every minute of my lecture. And they give me, MashaAllah, earful every time I'm done. Sheikh, tonight you've been talking for 54 minutes. You set a new record, which is fine, I get it. The truth is, that is not as entertaining as fun. But the truth is, how much of what we consume actually makes a difference, a positive difference to our lives. And you may say, listening to you makes no difference either. And that's another problem. That I listen to the teachings of Allah and the word of Ali ibn Abi Talib and I find no benefit in it. That why this is not the word of Shaykh Mudarris. I go with the hadith and I go with the Quran. And if that doesn't affect me, that's again something I should ask myself, why the word of Allah doesn't reach out to my heart. That's a different question. So how to get closer to Allah? We need to get closer to the creations of Allah who are closest to Him. That's the way it is. If you want to get to Allah, we need to go to the messenger. Prophet is there. You cannot skip. There is no shortcut. You cannot skip Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'll find Allah on my terms. Because if that was the case, Allah would not have sent a messenger to begin with. And He wouldn't say, قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهِ. In the same word of the Creator, He said, if you love me, follow my messenger. Allah will love you if you follow Him. Get closer to Him. And what He said, He said, if you want to get close to me, I leave you Kitab Allah wa itrati. I leave you with the Quran and my family. That's the way you get close to me. Not one without another. You need both of them. And then He also referred to Aliyun minni wa ana min Ali. I am from Ali and Ali is from me. Man kuntu mawla fa hadha aliyun mawla. So if you want to get closer to Prophet, who is closest of all to Prophet than Ali? Who is the one who go to Prophet when he is in the mountain of Nur, in the cave of Hira, when he is receiving the first revelation? Who is the one going to visit him except Ali? Then you understand, you find the right path. The second way to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is from Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq. Imam says, فِيمَا أَوْحَى عَزَّ وَجَلْ إِلَى دَاوُود. This is also a message that Allah sent down to his prophet Dawood, David alayhi salam. أَنَّ أَقْرَبَ النَّاسِ مِنَ اللَّهِ. Be aware who is the closest of people to Allah. الْمُتَوَاضِعُونَ. Those who are humble, they are the closest to Allah. Those who are void of arrogance and extreme pride are the one closest to Allah. كَذَلِكَ أَبْعَدُ النَّاسِ مِنَ اللَّهِ الْمُتَكَبِّرُونَ. And be aware, the most distance of people, the furthest away from Allah, are the arrogant ones. Because if you are not humble, we will not be able to get closer to Ali. We will not be able to get closer to Prophet. Recite Surah Al-Munafiqun. Is recommended to recite it every Friday. Jum'ah and Munafiqun, they come after each other. Even if you don't come to Jum'ah, by the way, join, participate in Jum'ah prayer. If you cannot do it every Friday, as much as you can at least. But if for whatever reason you are not able to make it, recite these two surahs, Jum'ah and Munafiqun. On your own time, free time, in the salat if you can. And in Surah Al-Munafiqun, Allah said, let me tell you who are the hypocrites. Among the signs of the hypocrites was, وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ تَعَالَوْا يَسْتَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ لَوَّوْا رُؤُوسَهُمْ وَرَأَيْتَهُمْ يَصُدُّونَ وَهُمْ مُسْتَكْبِرُونَ. Allah said, when the hypocrites are being told, approach the Prophet of God, come near Prophet, so Prophet, pray for your forgiveness. You come to Messenger of Allah, and Messenger of Allah will pray for you. لَوَّوْا رُؤُوسَهُمْ. They shake their head as a sign of rejection. And Allah said, you see them turning away from Prophet, and you see them being arrogant. That they think they don't need Prophet. Why should I ask Prophet to pray for me? And this arrogance is what becomes a barrier between us and the Messenger, between us and Ali. And that of course becomes a barrier between us and Allah. My brothers and sisters, it's Father's Day. The best example of humility is the expression of humility and humbleness to your parents, especially your fathers. When you age and you have your own family and you have your own kids, to show respect to them, to show humbleness to them, is a sign of a true believer. Our Prophet, he lost his both parents at a young age. But when he grew up, when he was an adult now, he had a nursing mother by the name of Halima. So whenever this woman would walk in and Prophet would be present, this is the one who nursed Prophet. Prophet would stand up and place his aba beneath the feet of Halima and ask her to sit on it. This is the Messenger of God. And when Fatima bint Asad, mother of Imam Ali alayhi salam, passed away, she was the one who for a part of time raised Prophet, because Abu Talib, Prophet's uncle and Imam Ali's dad, was the guardian of Prophet after his grandfather. When Abdul Muttalib alayhi salam passed away, his uncle Abu Talib became the next guardian. And his wife, Fatima bint Asad, was another, again, the one who's raising her, another role of a mother for her. And when she passed away, Prophet buried her with his own hand. Again, using his own clothing for a part of kafan and a coffin for Fatima bint Asad. To show gratitude to our parents come from tawadu. One of the things that I hear is about people who are self-made men. I'm a self-made man, meaning that my dad or family did not leave me a big, huge inheritance. So I made my life. Just be sure that this doesn't get to our head. We're not self-made men. Yes, financially maybe you made some money, but the one who after Allah was the mean to bring you to existence are your parents. And that's an honor you cannot take away from them. And there is no excuse from disrespecting them, even if they are kafir, even if your parents are non-believers. We do not have the permission to disrespect them. To, God forbid, do something to break their heart, unless that we don't have to listen to them to disobey Allah. But everything else is still, honor has to be there. And I say the third and the final one. Who are the closest of people to Allah? This is from our fourth Imam, Imam Ali ibn al-Hussein Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam. He said, "Inna aqrabakum min Allah." Be aware that closest of you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is awsa'akum aw awsa'akum khulqan. The one that their akhlaq, their manners, their character is wasi', meaning that their akhlaq and their character is profound, is well established, well built. They are the one that they're closest to Allah. So the more my mannerism, my akhlaq, my character, the way I tolerate people, the way I disagree, I show a disagreement with people. The way, again, this is about tolerance, this is about sabr and patience. Akhlaq is not just about smile. Smile is just the package. What's inside the package is about your patience. What's inside this smile that we package it is about our honor and nobility and respect toward others. Is about our adab and manners. And the one whose akhlaq is well built, Imam Zayn al-Abidin said, is the closest to Allah. Three things. There are a lot in the teachings of our religion. But if you take practical steps, then I promise you the way your connection with Allah will be different. Then you look at the love that we have for Prophet and Ali differently. That I will be closer to Allah if I understand the meaning of saying the truth and acting the truth, even if it's unpleasant. To be humble when I have something to show off and brag about. Remember, humbleness is not for someone who has nothing. Because someone said, I cannot be humble. I did this. I accomplished things. Humbleness is for the people who actually accomplish something. Otherwise, what are you humble about? I said this story. Sheikh Abbas Qummi is the one who authored many books. One of the famous one, he kind of collected different supplication in a known dua by the book, a known dua book by the name of Mafatih al-Jinan. Sheikh Abbas Qummi, inshallah, if you go to Museum of Imam Rida alayhi salam ziyarah, there are many of his original work. And he has, as I said, not just one. He has more than 60, 70 different publications. So one day, his father was not a scholar. He was not an educated man. And he would go to Imam Rida alayhi salam for jama'ah, for prayers, for salat, congregation. And he would come back. And one day he was talking to his son, Sheikh Abbas Qummi. He's a sheikh, he's a scholar. But his father, he says this. He said, "My son, I wish you were more like this sheikh who come and lead the prayers, and he read this book between the two prayers. And I wish that you were there, that people benefit from your knowledge, that you could actually give lectures. Be more like that Imam who leads the prayer." And Sheikh Abbas Qummi, he says, "Dad, please pray for me. So Allah make me worthy of that. So I'll be able to do that. You are a father and your dua is the most effective for the son. Do dua for me." And the family said that the sheikh was reading a book between the two salat, as a reminder, was reading the book of Sheikh Abbas Qummi himself. So he was reading the original work of Sheikh Abbas Aghomi, but we didn't say Sheikh Abbas Aghomi. The family said this. He didn't say a word. When Allah wants the truth to get out there, it will get out there. Your accomplishment will be known if Allah wanted to be known. He didn't say that. That guy knows nothing. That guy is doing, copying my work. Let me tell you what a great scholar I am. The reason he became Sheikh Abbas Aghomi, that the book of his dua now is mostly available next to a Quran. In every house, people have a Mafatil Janan book. This is barakah. Many people author books. These are blessings that Allah doesn't give that recognition to everyone. And we believe in it, that Allah give recognition to the one that He wants. If all worlds wants to suppress your name, Allah wants your name to rise, it will. That's a promise of Allah. وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ. Allah said to the Prophet when he was in Mecca, when his own family and tribe were trying to kill him and destroy his religion, Prophet said, O Messenger, وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ. We will elevate your remembrance. Now we know the most common name. Without it, we can far miles ahead of any other name, are the name of Prophet. No other name come close to it. Names are the attributes of the Prophet. And the same is with the names of the family of the Prophet. That's a promise of Allah. Let me conclude with the hadith of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Reciting the salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Imam said, Man aslaha ma baynahu wa bayna Allah. Please, this is a promise of Ali ibn Abi Talib, the one who is a man of eloquence and wisdom. Imam Ali said, the one who reform what is between him and Allah. You fix and you repair your bond and your connection with Allah. Aslahallah ma baynahu wa bayna an-nas. Allah will repair, Allah will reform what is between you and people. Not that people will be all happy and friends, and it means you will not do anything wrong to them. You will not hurt them, you will not do injustice to them. Nothing will be broken between them people. وَمَنْ أَصْلَحَ أَمْرَ آخِرَتِهِ أَصْلَحَ اللَّهُ لَهُ أَمْرَ دُنْيَا. And the one who reformed the act of his hereafter, he cares about his final destination. Allah will take care of what he needs in this life. Do not reverse this equation. I want to live a good life, and then if there's akhirah, is there. This is a promise. And again, for your time, I know we're a bit of late, but this part is going to be short. It's a short game. It's not a slide or anything. We need volunteers who are fathers. I need certain age group. Game is similar to the mothers and daughters game that we played. This is going to be testing the knowledge of fathers.